That's a crazy achievement I get for this level. Wow. So, yeah, this is one of the best levels ever made. I understand again, this is... Everyone likes to joke, this is Metamorphosis 2. Got robbed so hard, and I agree. The two reasons why I think it didn't place is because it's really laggy and it's too hard. But in both cases, I don't think they fit, because if it's too laggy, not only do you have the LDM, multiple LDMs actually, the endgame one and the in-menu one, but also it isn't really all that laggy until you get to the boss fights. And personally, I'm running this at full detail. I found Mirage by Fox. Mirage was a far more laggy level to me. Or was it Mirage? I don't even know. I don't know. Cosmic Crush, I think it was. Cosmic Crush. That middle part was unplayable to me. I'm getting all these levels mixed up there. There's so much peak here that, whatever. Point is, if you disregard playability, which I still think, like, it doesn't matter, like, your player base, I feel like, can run this level, at least at LDM. If you can't run this level at LDM, then you have just shitty tech. And I think a notable percentage of players can even play this on full detail. But, you know, aside from all that, I do think this is, again, one of the best levels ever made. It's just so good in its space aspect. It's, again, another space going level that actually has space in it, crazy. But it also just goes crazy. It keeps your attention. It's a long level, which I usually don't like, but it actually keeps your attention by it constantly changes up the parts you go through. It's just new part, new part, new part. Different, like, feel, different, you know, deco vibes and aesthetics as you go through the different parts. And that keeps your interest throughout the whole level, which I think a lot of longer levels just don't do. They just keep the same monotonous vibe. But this doesn't do that, and it's amazing. Again, I'll say it just like with Metamorphosis. If this gets some sort of like optimization fix for full detail, it's one of the best levels ever made. It already is. But this should be a demon. There's no shot this isn't a demon. This blows something like the Incinerator, which I think is like the closest level I can think of to this, in terms of like design and stuff. This blows the Incinerator out of the water in difficulty. Like, it's a lot harder than that. Although you could argue the Incinerator just isn't a demon, but still. Rate this a demon, and yeah, banger level, one of the best ever made.